Well, I guess give people kind of like a quick version of, you know, of the whole thing, because I guess without context, without going all the way back, you know, they won't get the connection.
They're like, who are these bitches?
You gotta give the whole connection. So from dancing in the club, well,
give that.
All right, so it started off like this. What had happened was Sakinah and I knew each other through just the dance world. She was all in it, and I was just like happy to be there. I was just like, hey, everybody, I like it. I like to dance, but I don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
I'm just here in the middle.
They're good.
Right. But then I did the salt shaker.
Period.
With Yin Yang Twins. And then that catapulted me into a whole nother area that I wasn't familiar with. And then from there, I got calls and people wanted me to be places and do things and dance for them. And I was like, cool.
She started calling me, back then, she started calling me to go dance with her, to be her like counterpart. And so we used to dance every Monday night at Havana.
Really?
And go off, and we would hang from the pipes. Like, so here I am, like trained ballerina,
Definitely trained
modern
ballerina.
dancer. I'm like, I am pursuing a dance career, and Free's just
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck, but I'm gonna turn up. This a party.
Free's like, look, party. Do you want to get cash at the end of the night, bitch, or do you want to keep talking about this dance career? So I'm like, oh, definitely cash.
Right,
so
for sure.
we go, and I'm like doing all my like steps, right? I'm like hitting the Janet Jackson moves.
Yeah.
And I look over, and Free is like ass a shaking. She's basically like hanging from the pipes, legs above everyone, just twerking, going off. I'm like,
Perfect.
what? So I'm like, oh, this bitch is not gonna. So now I'm on the pipe. I'm like, I can do it too, okay? And then we she booked me on my first tour.
Really?
Yes, we
Wow.
were called the Hot Girls. That was her name.
Yeah. So my company at the time, it was a go-go company called the Hot Girls, and I had some other girls doing stuff. But the thing that I was running into, that it was hard for me to find a bookend. Because a lot of things that they would be like, you're dope by yourself, but sometimes we need you to have another person next to you
Who's also dope.
Who's also can match your energy.
Gotta add that in.
Shameless plug.
Come on.
Funny thing with Atlanta being the land of the dancers, that wasn't easy to find.
Then she found me and hired me a lot.
I saw Sakinah a lot, and I was like, you know what? I like her business style.
Okay, that's what they call
Not
it.
only can she dance, because, you know, people in Atlanta can dance, but everybody in Atlanta ain't about their business.
Right.
And that will take you a lot farther than just being able to hit some steps.
For sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I was like,
yeah.
let's go.
What we ended up, she booked me on this tour. We go on tour, have a great time. Awesome blossom, high five. We did the thing. So then I get a call from my agent, and I'm like, this is after the tour. I'm like at home, just be like, oh my God, rent. Like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And she calls me. She's like, hey, can you get on a flight tomorrow morning at like 5 to go to Miami? And I'm like, sure. Are they paying? What, is there money involved?
Anything's possible.
Right. And so she's like, yeah, you know, there's this artist. He just dropped this song, and we're gonna fly you out to do this tour. So I'm like, okay, cool. And she's like, you're gonna freestyle. It's gonna be you and this other girl. Fine, fuck that other girl. Right? I get there, and it's free. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what?
We had literally just got off the road.
Literally. Well, kind of.
It was a while. But I mean,
I didn't know. You know, I was like, I don't know this fucking girl.
Yeah, and I got the same type of call from my agent. Right. And it was just like, sure.
Well, so the reason I said
she didn't say
the reason why I said, because I was on my like, and you know this about me, I was always like, I'm gonna be a choreographer. I'm gonna be a choreographer. So my agent at the time, who later became my manager, she was like, look, you're hired as a freestyle dancer, but just go in there and like give them a couple A counts here and there, like so they can see what you can do. So I'm like, well, what about the other girl? She's like, teach her how to do the thing. And I'm like, so my whole thing was like, I'm going to go in there and be like, okay, bitch, I don't know you, but this is the step that we're going to do on this part.
Tear it up.
But then
fall in line.
But then I did know her, and it was so easy because I was like, oh shit, like
we had just been dancing together
Yeah.
for all the things, and we have this style of dancing that I always kind of look at you and be like 5, 6, 7,
and like we're going
bow.
into the new one, right? So it worked.
Yeah.